Among history's most remarkable figures, Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, in Smiljan, a village that was then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and is now located in Croatia. He came from a family with a strong intellectual and religious background. His father, Milutin Tesla, was a priest and a writer who encouraged education and literacy. His mother, Dijuka Mandic, was highly intelligent and known for creating household inventions, which greatly influenced young Nikolai's curiosity for science and innovation. Tesla had 4 siblings, but his childhood was shaped by the tragic loss of his older brother, Dane, who died in an accident when Tesla was still young. This event deeply affected him and created a lasting impact on his mind. As a child, Tesla showed an extraordinary memory and imagination. He was fascinated by nature and spent hours exploring the world around him. One of his earliest inspirations came from his pet cat, Macaque, whose fur created sparks when stroked. His father explained that this was electricity, which sparked Tesla's lifelong passion for the subject. Tesla's early years were filled with curiosity, but he also struggled with vivid mental images that sometimes blurred the line between reality and imagination. From an early age, Nikola Tesla displayed an exceptional talent for learning. His father wanted him to follow in his footsteps and become a priest, but Tesla was more interested in science and engineering. He attended the Real Gymnasium in Gospic, where he excelled in mathematics and physics. His ability to perform complex calculations in his head astonished his teachers, and he quickly gained a reputation as a brilliant student. In the year 1870, Tesla moved to Karlovac to attend the higher Real Gymnasium. It was here that he first encountered electricity in a structured academic setting. A physics teacher introduced him to experiments with electricity, which captivated his imagination. He later described this experience as life-changing. He dreamed of harnessing electrical energy to power the world. However, Tesla faced challenges during his education. After graduating in the year 1873, he returned home, where he contracted cholera and was bedridden for 9 months. During this time, he convinced his father to let him pursue engineering instead of joining the priesthood. In the year 1875, Nikola Tesla began his engineering studies at the Polytechnic School in Graz, Austria, after receiving a scholarship, marking the beginning of his journey into groundbreaking scientific discoveries. He was an outstanding student, often studying for long hours and impressing professors with his deep understanding of electrical engineering. However, by the end of his studies, he struggled financially and did not officially graduate. Instead, he moved to Maribor in the year 1878, where he worked as a draftsman before returning home. In the year 1881, Tesla moved to Budapest and found work at the American Telephone Company. It was during this time that he had a breakthrough idea for an alternating current motor. One day, while walking in a park with a friend, he drew the design of a rotating magnetic field in the sand. This concept became the foundation for his most famous invention, the alternating current motor. Tesla's work caught the attention of engineers in Europe, and he was soon invited to work in Paris for the Continental Edison Company in the year 1882. There, he improved electrical systems and continued his experiments with alternating current, refining the technology that would later transform the world. In the year 1884, Nikola Tesla moved to the United States, carrying little more than his dreams and a letter of recommendation from his employer in Paris. He was hired by Thomas Edison's company, where he worked on improving direct current systems. However, Tesla and Edison soon clashed, as Tesla strongly believed that alternating current was the future of electricity. Frustrated by Edison's refusal to support his ideas, Tesla left the company. Determined to develop alternating current, Tesla partnered with businessmen who helped him establish the Tesla Electric Company in the year 1886. His innovations in electrical engineering caught the attention of George Westinghouse, a well-known industrialist. Westinghouse recognized the potential of alternating current and purchased Tesla's patents in the year 1888, hiring him as a consultant. This led to a fierce rivalry between Tesla and Edison, known as the War of Currents. Edison publicly campaigned against alternating current, claiming it was dangerous. Despite these challenges, Tesla's technology proved superior, and alternating current was chosen to power the world's Columbian Exposition in the year 1893 and later, the Niagara Falls power plant. After proving the superiority of alternating current, Nikola Tesla turned his attention to wireless energy. In the year 1899, he moved to Colorado Springs, where he built a laboratory to conduct high-voltage experiments. There, he successfully transmitted wireless electricity and produced artificial lightning, with bolts stretching over 100 feet. He believed he could harness the Earth's natural electrical energy to provide free power to the world. Inspired by these experiments, Tesla secured funding from investor J.P. Morgan in the year 1900 to build Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island, New York. The tower was designed to transmit electricity wirelessly across great distances, but Tesla faced financial troubles. His investors, including Morgan, were more interested in projects that would generate profit, while Tesla envisioned a world where power was free for all. As funds ran out, construction of Wardenclyffe Tower stopped. By the year 1905, Tesla was unable to continue the project, and in the year 1917, the tower was demolished. Though his dream of wireless energy was never realized, Tesla's research laid the groundwork for modern wireless communication technologies. By the early 1900s, Nikola Tesla's financial situation had worsened. His ambitious projects, including Wardenclyffe Tower, had drained his resources, and he struggled to find new investors. Despite his groundbreaking contributions to science, Tesla was often overlooked in favor of more commercially successful inventors. In the year 1909, Tesla tried to develop a bladeless turbine, believing it could revolutionize mechanical engineering. Although the design showed promise, he lacked the funding to refine it. Throughout the 1910s, he continued working on various inventions, but financial instability forced him to live in a series of hotels in New York City. He often failed to pay his bills and had to rely on friends and supporters for assistance. By the 1920s, Tesla had become increasingly reclusive. He spent much of his time feeding pigeons in the park, even claiming to have formed a deep bond with one particular bird. Despite his struggles, he continued to file patents, though few of his later inventions gained recognition. His inability to commercialize his ideas left him in near poverty, a stark contrast to the wealth and fame he had once enjoyed. By the early 1930s, Nikola Tesla's health had begun to decline. Although he remained mentally sharp, his financial troubles and isolation took a toll on his well-being. On his 75th birthday in the year 1931, Tesla received renewed public attention when Time magazine featured him on its cover. Scientists, including Albert Einstein, praised his contributions to electrical engineering, yet Tesla continued to live in poverty. In the year 1934, Tesla announced that he was developing a death ray, a powerful particle beam weapon that could prevent wars. While the idea gained media attention, Tesla never completed a working prototype. Some governments, including the Soviet Union, showed interest, but no verified records confirm any successful deals. In his final years, Tesla lived in the New Yorker hotel, often refusing visitors and focusing on his theories. On January 7, 1943, Tesla passed away alone in his hotel room at the age of 86. His death marked the end of a life filled with brilliance, ambition, and hardship. Though he died in obscurity, his legacy as one of history's greatest inventors would only grow stronger with time. Although Nikola Tesla passed away in obscurity, his contributions to science and technology remain invaluable. His groundbreaking work with alternating current, transformed the way electricity is delivered across the world. Today, power grids use his AC system, making electricity accessible to millions. His innovations in wireless communication, radio waves, and electrical transmission have shaped modern technology, including radio, radar, and wireless charging. Decades after his death, Tesla's legacy has been widely recognized. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration named a unit of measurement after him, and statues honoring his achievements stand in cities worldwide. In the year 1956, the scientific community officially named the Tesla as the unit for measuring magnetic flux density. The Tesla Museum in Belgrade preserves his work, showcasing his inventions and personal effects. Tesla's influence extends even further today, as the electric car company Tesla Incorporated, named in his honor, continues to revolutionize transportation and energy. Despite facing struggles in his lifetime, Tesla's visionary ideas shaped the modern world. What do you think about Nikola Tesla's impact on history? Do you believe he was more brilliant than Albert Einstein? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories. Thank you very much for watching.